Imagine waking up one morning in the world's biggest economy and finding out that the government just stopped working. No salaries for hundreds of thousands of federal workers, no national parks, no new business loans, and the global markets watching in panic. That's what a US government shutdown really is. A pause button on the system that powers not just America, but much of the world economy. But here's the real question. How can the richest country in the world just run out of money? So, why does this even happen in the first place? What's behind this political drama that seems to repeat every few years? And most importantly, what happens if this shutdown lasts too long? Does it really affect the US dollar, global markets, or even your wallet? Hit the subscribe button and stick till the end. A government shutdown happens when Congress fails to pass a federal budget, or at least a temporary funding bill, by the deadline, usually September 30th. Without that budget, the government can't legally spend money. Agencies close. Employees are furloughed. Essential services slow down. But here's the thing. America isn't broke. It's more like two parents arguing over how to pay the bills, while the lights are about to go out. The US political system is deeply divided. Republicans and Democrats often disagree on how the government should spend money, especially on issues like border security, social programs, military spending, and debt limits. Each side wants to prove a point. And sometimes they're willing to let the government shut down to make it. And it's a dangerous game of political chess with millions of jobs and billions of dollars on the line. Every shutdown has an economic cost. In 2019, the longest shutdown in US history lasted 35 days and cost the economy about $11 billion. Airports were delayed. National parks were empty. Thousands of federal workers didn't get paid. And while most of that money is eventually recovered, the loss of confidence, both domestically and globally, can linger much longer. Investors hate uncertainty, and a government that can't agree on its own budget, that sends a message to the world, and not a good one. The US dollar is the world's reserve currency. When America sneezes, the world catches a cold. A prolonged shutdown can weaken investor confidence in US bonds, slow down global markets, and even push emerging economies into instability. Countries holding billions in US debt, like China or Japan, watch closely, because a political fight in Washington could shake economies thousands of miles away. But here's the irony. Both parties know the damage it causes. Still, they use it as leverage to get what they want. It's not just about money. It's about power, image, and control of the narrative. And in this game, the real losers are often ordinary people, workers, families, and businesses waiting for decisions that never come. So what does this mean for the future? If the richest nation on Earth struggles to fund its own operations, what message does that send to the rest of the world? Is it a sign of a broken system or just democracy at its messiest? And how long can this cycle keep repeating before something truly breaks? If you enjoyed the video, remember you might miss out on our content if you're not subscribed. Thanks for watching.